So before we get this video started, I want to give you a quick reminder for a special announcement. Starting on December 17th, I will be doing a special digital code giveaway based on one of my favorite films of the history of the cinema, which is none other than Frozen 2. Type in the comment section what's your favorite part of the movie, what's your favorite character in the movie, and most importantly, what's your favorite song in this movie. Please answer now before on the day that Fire and Hash will definitely come out. Because honestly, if you don't answer it, you are not getting your digital copy and you will be empty without the digital copy. So please enter now.
I don't know what this is.
Look who's under the mistletoe!
Well, really it's some old parsley I found in the dumpster, but oh!
I just want to go ahead and start this video by saying this. The same with screw comic book news, screw Rotten Tomato man, screw Rotten Tomato in the anus. How on earth that Search for P-Hub got a 90% on Rotten Tomatoes? You have got to be kidding me right now. This movie is not gonna be better than Fire and Hash. It's very sick of me that this movie got a 70%, which I only know that 70% is a very good rating, but it might go down into a rotten rating for crying out loud. But seriously, Rotten Tomatoes? Search for P-Hub is better than the people from Pandora? Oh, for goodness sakes, man, just have the villain for Fire and Hash scare these characters from the SpongeBob movie because I'm sick of freaking tired of the SpongeBob movie nowadays. It just ain't the same since 2015 or 2004. Hello everybody, my name is NH3 The Lounge Show, and I think my Lego video is gonna get delayed until tomorrow indefinitely because apparently I have to do this video about this. I thought it was a joke, but after one of my friends of mine on Instagram sent me this, I was like, you know what, I have to do a video about this. So honestly, yeah, I am not joking, you guys. The SpongeBob movie Search for SquarePants, also I had to call it Search for P-Hub because this movie is extremely inappropriate for kiddos. This movie have audacity to give a 90%. A 90%, way more higher than the house-made movie starring Santa Sweeney and Emma Swanson, and of course, way more higher than one of my most anticipated film of the year, and the one film which I will be seeing this weekend, which is none other than Fire and Hash. That is total bull crap. That is total sponge crap ass crap. Because after we saw the trailer and the marketing, I was just losing my hope about this movie because this movie is going to have a bunch of adult joke that adult will get cringe. And honestly, I only know that Maya George is going to keep telling me, oh, but Nick, honestly, the main reason why they do that marketing is because it's targeting to an adult. No offense, but by saying that, I just don't think so because adult, including John Wick fan, doesn't like SpongeBob being half naked. I already know he was half naked in the show, but not in the Christmas in his private part. Come on, man. That's the type of stuff you found in the hub, not in the freaking SpongeBob movie. Yeah, it's very sick of me that this movie is getting praise, but yet Fire and Hash is getting treated like dirty or something like that. Yeah, I just want to see some comment by the director who brought you the Avatar film to bash the SpongeBob movie. Like, I really want to happen. I really want to see James Cameron is going to say, oh, screw the Search for SquarePants. Go watch Fire and Hash. Don't listen to Rotten Tomatoes and doing that SpongeBob fatigue. Like, doing two, he want a The Avengers fatigue, which that's the one, that's like, that's the only thing that he did bad. But I want him to say he want a SpongeBob movie fatigue. Like, that would be the best thing that James Cameron ever did. And please, Pandora, defeat the SpongeBob movie in the anus, because the SpongeBob movie needs to end. Like, it's been on since 2004. It's been going on since 21 years ago. It just ain't the same, actually. So yeah, it's really sickened me that this new SpongeBob movie is way more higher than the very first SpongeBob movie that got released in theaters. So ever since the first movie came out, this movie got mixed review at the time, but nowadays people are starting to get really appreciative for this movie now. So this movie got a 68% for the critic, which I totally disagreed, and of course this movie got a 79% for the audience, which in my part 2 for my practicing, I wish this movie get a 100% because this movie have no flaws at all, and not even Alec Baldwin character was a really bad character. I don't understand why I used to hate that character. Yeah, screw Frozen Rich Studio. And yet, the new SpongeBob movie is way more higher than one of the most underrated gem of 2015. The main reason why I'm saying this movie is an underrated gem is because this movie got a 54% for the audience, which honestly, the same way I totally disagreed with the first movie for the critic, I totally disagreed with the audience. Because I totally understand why I totally understand why they are not a huge fan of the SpongeBob movie by having SpongeBob dress up as Marvel and DC characters. But here's my thing. Because at least these superhero SpongeBob characters, at least they are not trying to whip off Spider-Man, Fantastic Four, Justice League, or even the Avengers themselves. But at least you're going to see the SpongeBob in the Spongeverse. And I hope to goodness that new Spongeverse in my imagination will definitely kick the living heck out of the Search for SquarePants. Sure, I like to call it Search for P-Hub because probably you saw the marketing. But yeah, this movie got an 80%, which pretty cool. But way more higher than out of the water. That's beyond me. And of course, one of the worst animated film of 2020. Yes, I count this film as a 2020 movie. I don't care if this movie got released on Paramount Plus back then, 2021. I do count this film as 2020 because back in 2020, ever since the pandemic came, this movie got released in Canada. Like, I don't know if this movie got released in Canada, but yeah, not in the US. That sounds hypocritical. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, so this movie, the same with the first movie. Yeah. Honestly, I think the first movie got a 68%, but I think it went down to the 66% for Sponge on the One. To be honest, I was really excited for this movie, but ever since I watched this movie on Paramount Plus for the very first time, I was like, what the frick am I watching, man? This is not the SpongeBob movie I know and like. And that was a time, you know what, I am completely done of these terrible SpongeBob movie. So yeah, this movie got a 66% for the critic, and of course this movie got a 48% for the audience. I totally agree with the audience because this film was extremely disappointed. And don't let me get started of the saving Bikini Bottom, the Tiny Cheek movie, or should I have to call it a Dumbo Texas movie. This Dumbo Texas movie got a 50% for the critic, and this film got a 30% for the audience. A 30%? You gotta be kidding me. I would have watched Rebel Moon Director's Cut, which is not even better, and for goodness sake, I would have watched that instead of Saving Bikini Bottom. I should have watched that instead, actually. But it's not saying why, because those two are a piece of garbage. But I have never seen the Plankton, the movie, which I might watch it at the end of the year. So this movie got a 71% for the critic, and this movie got a 69% for the audience. So do you see the comparison? Do you see this movie got way more higher than the first SpongeBob movie, or even heck, Sponge Out of the Water? It's beyond me. And Rotten Tomato, how freaking dare you that you give a Fire and Hash into a 70% because this movie is 3 hours. It's so boring. Well, you guys didn't even have a problem with the one time for the second one. That sounds hypocritical that you guys are saying this movie is boring. Why you guys been listening to the people who are not a huge fan of the franchise. Like, honestly, I totally understand why people are not a huge fan of the franchise. But saying that the main reason why you don't like this movie or because this movie is too long. Hey guys, the second one is too long. That sounds hypocritical. Like, do you hear me? The Weight of Water got exactly the same runtime, just like Fire and Hash. That sounds hypocritical that you guys will complain this movie all because this movie is too boring and too long. Like, is it your guys' fault that you asked for it? I mean, this is the movie that you asked for it. You asked for it, and guess what? You have to eat it now. Yeah, honestly, yeah, you know I got that quote from that Thor Love and Thunder video by the legendary himself, Black Critic guy. I still watch Bright Critic Guy video, and I'm still not watching his disgusting review, Cutie, which that review would kiss my anus. So like, yo, I hate that review so much. I'm really sorry I said that, kid, but anus not a bad word. But if you don't believe me, look at the ice cream place and see it to yourself. And look at the planet too, actually. Yeah. Yo, once again, screw Rotten Tomatoes. I'm not watching this crap. I am not watching it. Heck no. The only thing I'm gonna be watching it instead of Fire and Hash. Sorry, SpongeBob and Patrick, but my money will go to Disney because I am very excited for Fire and Hash. Fire and Hash, at least you don't see Jake Sully doing some inappropriate marketing. I'm probably James Cameron do not want that in his movies. So honestly. So yeah. And just like the villain said, you're not in Paramount anymore, you're in Pandora. The one question is, why is SpongeBob trying to be better than us? But to be honest, they are not better than us, and we're gonna have these Pandora characters are completely defeat of the SpongeBob movie because nobody give a crap of the SpongeBob movie. Okay, the villain from Avatar, that was completely extreme. Well, don't judge me. I am the one. Get out of here. Okay, fine. See you on Saturday. Oh, see you Saturday, villain. Yeah, that's the main reason why I think the villain is my favorite character from the Avatar movie. Yay! I got out of here. Anyway, guys, so that was my rant on the search for P-Hub. Got a 90%. I cannot believe we're living in today's society that we see a bad movie got a good score. First, it was The Smurf. Second, it was Gabby Dollhouse movie, which I put that film as the second worst movie of the year. Even haven't seen the Dawn movie, but I'm just gonna pretend I watched it. I mean, same with Happy Gilmore, Flight Risk, because there was absolutely no way I'm wasting my time watching these movies. But for good movie, I can watch good movie. But for bad movie, heck no. I might do the same with one live action remake, for crying out loud. Anyway, guys, so yeah, I'm just gonna pretend I watch bad movies. So I'll put this film will definitely be on my list. I'll put this film as my number 5 worst movie of the year. But if this film be surprising, which I hope not, I will be giving a huge apology for Paramount, but I swear to God, if I see some scene when SpongeBob spanking Patrick Booty, oh my God, I will be going out in the theaters and I'll be cringing so hard, man. It will be worse than the Emoji Movie. Yeah, I hope this film not worse than the Emoji Movie, and I hope this film is not the worst Nickelodeon movie. I already saw The Last Airbender, which is really bad, but yeah, calling this film way worse than The Last Airbender is beyond me. So let's hope this film will not be disappointed. But I am not going to see this film in theater. Now, ever since I saw SpongeBob half naked, you know what? Just give me Avatar Fire and Hash. That's my cup of tea. And that sounds hypocritical that you gentlemen are completely complaining this movie all because this movie has some 3-hour runtime. Well, guess what? The Way to Water got a 3-hour runtime. That sounds hypocritical. So quit being a hypocritical, people. That's stupid. Anyway, guys, so yeah, I'm very sorry about my attitude or something because I'm just getting sick and tired of these bad movies got a good score. So yeah, screw Rotten Tomatoes. So yeah, and honestly, I don't think The Smurf got a Rotten, so I got a Rotten rating, which yeah. And before we end this video, we got a box office report for upcoming Avatar Fire and Hash and the search for SquarePants, and I am hoping that Fire and Hash will definitely earn money more than Search for SquarePants. I do not care. This is the very first SpongeBob movie to get released in theaters since Sponge Out of the Water in the first movie. Just because you have that doesn't mean it will be a good movie, right? Look at the marketing, look at the scene about a simp. So just look at that, for crying out loud. And I swear to God, if I hear people saying that bad guy song go like this, I'm a bad guy, oh my God. I mean, big guy. Yeah, oh my God, I cannot stand that big guy song. Just give me a Bad Guy by Billie Eilish instead. That song is so bad that make me want to defend Billie Eilish's bad song called The Bad Guy. Come on, man. The Bad Guy for Billie Eilish will always be better than Big Guy. Oh my God, man. Big guy. I'm a big guy. Shut up. Anyway, so I'm just gonna go and read this before I watch my video. Anyway, so yeah, I'm not gonna read this actually, so I might save it for this weekend box office report because I will be seeing this movie this weekend. So yeah, and stay tuned for my box office report on this Sunday for Avatar Fire and Hash and Search for P-Hub. And like I said, so I'm gonna call this film Search for P-Hub because this film was exactly I thought it was going to be. Anyway, guys, so tell me what is your favorite SpongeBob movie and tell me what is your least favorite SpongeBob movie. comment below and let me know. And maybe tomorrow, stay tuned for my Lego video of my Lego minifigure wishing us a happy Merry Christmas. So it will be a lot of editing. So that is why I'm doing that video tomorrow. So this is the only video you're gonna get. So cannot wait to show this score to Preston. No, not Party Pro and Preston. I'm talking about my friend Preston, who really enjoyed making Lego video in his free time. Anyway, guys, so this is NH3 Lounge turning off, and Rotten Tomato, go freak yourself, and there's absolutely no way in the right freaking mind that search for SquarePants, search for half-naked sponge is way more entertaining than Avatar Fire and Ash, the movie about War of Pandora, trying to take down of the mysterious villain of the Fire Queen. And Rotten Tomato, go freak yourself.
And join the celebration all across this wonderful land. Have a ringling, jingling, kringling Christmas. Ringling, have a hop along, sing along, happy holiday. Ho, 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 ho. And when the snow starts drifting, we'll hoist a hearty cheer for the rootinest, tootinest,